Have you ever been interested in making a film? If so, consider yourself lucky to have uncovered this video. In this video, I will be explaining the stages of filmmaking. The first stage of filmmaking is the development stage. This stage is focused on creating a story and making a decision of how to tell it. Usually the story is created in a brainstorming session with multiple people who think similarly to you or who understand the project or just you yourself. In this brainstorming session, think of some possible film ideas and write down some of them that you like. Then ask for feedback from others for additional ideas or to expand on interesting ones. Next, think about the purpose, approach, and target audience and write them down. After forming your ideas into a cohesive story, write down the treatment, which is a summary of the entire story written in the third person Sam's dialogue. Finally, write the script, which is a fleshed out version of the treatment. Of course, it's very detailed and includes dialogue. It also follows a specific format, and there are various programs to assist with this, such as simplyscripts.com, hollywoodscriptexpress.com, and scriptfrenzy.com. Now, a final note. The story must be good or else the film will be ruined, regardless of how amazing the actors and cinematography are. The second stage of filmmaking is the pre-production stage, which is the planning stage. The goal is to get the script to the screen. The crew, actors, costumes, props, equipment, locations, food, budget, and whatever other details need to be figured out. First things first, the casting. You can either use your friends or professional actors. If you're going to use professional actors, you need to set up auditions. You can either give notice of auditions by posting on Craigslist, or else you can go to local business and give notice of auditions there. When it comes time for the auditions, have the participants bring stuff they already know, have them read some stuff you've already prepared, or a little bit of both. Once you're set on the actors, have a read through of the script. How many people you'll need depends on whether it's a short, simple film or a large production. If it's a short, simple film, a small amount of people is all that may be needed. The only essential roles are the director, producer, and director of photography, and you can take over these roles yourself. But if it's a large production, you'll need the director, producer, director of photography, sound, production designer, production manager, assistant director, script supervisor, grips, which are lighting and breaking technicians, production assistants, and more. Next, do a script breakdown, which involves going through the script and making a note of everything needed for the film, divided by scene. This involves props, equipment, stunts, special effects, costumes, actors, and everything else. Following the script breakdown, go over it with the producer and make a budget to see how much money is needed to make the film and how much money you have available. If you're over on your budget, you'll need to go into the script and change some things. Also, go location scouting with the director of photography to determine where everything will be filmed. After all that's done, work with the director of photography to make a shot list using the script. The shot list is a list of every shot in the film and details every part of the shot. Divide the shots by scene and number them. Additionally, you can make a storyboard of the shot list if you want to be more specific. A storyboard contains a drawing of every shot. Next, make a shooting schedule. When you can work depends on the times the locations are available. Allow extra time for problems encountered during filming. You may also want to reserve some backup actors and crew in case people don't show up to do their jobs. Make sure that everyone is available for the times and dates. If they're not available for the dates and times, be blunt and tell them they can't be in the film. Be sure to also reserve the equipment you'll need. To be sure the scenes are fresh in the actors' minds, rehearse with them a few weeks before shooting. One of the most important and overlooked parts of filmmaking is food, as a well-fed cast and crew is a happy cast and crew. Most importantly, be sure to get everyone excited about the film. The third stage of filmmaking is the production stage. This is the stage where the filming takes place. As the director, your job is to know what you want and communicate it to everyone else. Be a general overseer of everything that happens, making sure you're one of the first people to arrive on set. Go over the shots with the producer and director of photography to make sure you all know what's going on, and the director of photography will work with the crew to set up the first shot. While this is happening, rehearse with the actors a few times to make sure the scenes are fresh in their minds. When the director of photography is ready for the actors, send them into the shot. Run through the shot a few times with the actors in front of the camera. When you're ready to film, signal to the assistant director to have the shot called. The assistant director will say, "Quiet on the set. This is the take. Actors ready?" Actors say ready. Sound ready? Sound says ready. Camera ready? Director of photography says ready. Roll sound. Sound says rolling. Roll camera. Director of photography says rolling. One of the grips will hold the slate in front of the camera and read off the shot number. The grip will walk out of the frame and say set when he's in place. Following that, either you or the assistant director will call action. Whenever you want to film a take, repeat that just mentioned process. If you are doing a rehearsal, you can use that same process. During production, you must think fast and clearly, communicate well, and stay cool under all circumstances. If there's a problem and you have no idea what to do, just act like you know what to do. Don't overwork the cast and crew and take breaks if needed. Keep all problems between a small number of people and don't let it faze you. The greatest weapon in the director's arsenal is humor, so use it freely. Remember, it's just a film, so have fun and try your best. The fourth stage of filmmaking is the post-production stage.